Bienvenidos. Soy la Bruja Espinada and I am here with a very special winter solstice reading. I'm going to do something different this time around just because I was called to. I will be using 3 different oracle decks to see what message the universe and the divine have for you during this winter solstice. Let's get started. For what to release to the darkness, I'll be using the animal spirit guides. What message do you have for the watchers to release? What message do you have? What message I got was the wombat spirit. The wombat spirit message is be at home. Let's see what else the wombat has for us. Burrowing deep into the ground, remaining safe, sound, and well-fed with family is a special trait of the wombat. Home sweet home is always available if you recognize that well-being is the truth of life. Wombat spirit reminds you that to be truly at home in the world, you need to find comfort within your own skin. You do this by accepting all your experience without judgment through a deep honesty and love of life. When you feel the freedom to be yourself, you can begin to truly feel at home in your life with your family and tribe. Right now, you're in a beautiful place where you can hang up the coat of your identity and settle in to a true sense of home and well-being, understanding that all is well. Everything you do from this place, rings true in harmony with spirit. The additional message. Could it be that you're not feeling comfortable in your own skin, thinking that the only way you can be with others is to hide under the protection of a mask or identity that you created to protect yourself from getting hurt? This mask or persona is supposed to make you look strong, but it really just robs you of your integrity. Wombat spirit arrives to nudge you to drop the false masks, because it is not others who will hurt you now. It is you who are hurting yourself when you aren't being authentic. It's okay, though. You can course correct if you are willing to be yourself no matter what comes. Even if others are not in agreement with your authenticity, you are safe with spirit. Release the falsity. Release the masks. So, now, the next, we did release. Now to embrace the light, I will be using the divine feminine. What message do you have for the watcher to embrace? What message? So, came out is Teresa of Avila. Wrong back. When your soul selects her card, Saint Teresa is a call for the importance of the interior life. She knew intimately about the spiritual wealth we all possess and have access to if we're willing to go inward. She not only emphasized the need to meditate and to pray in order to reach that innermost castle where the soul waits for us, but she also instructed the sisters of her convent on how to discern the presence of the soul, or of a saint, or of a holy person that is giving us wisdom from within us. She had a bookmark that supposedly read, "If you have God, You will want for nothing. God alone suffices. This synthesizes the wisdom of her experience. Nothing less than divine love will satiate a seeker, especially once you have met it from within. She urges us to meditate, to pray, to go inward, and to meet the presence of the soul. And then she asks for us to believe that it is real, that the answers we find are real. She asks us to move that inner truth out into the world with confidence and conviction. Her card states, I trust the answers I find within me. I know that the presence of love is real. What also came out was Lilith. She is known as the first woman. Her message is, when your soul selects her card, Lilith asks, what would happen if you left everything behind? She wonders what prevents you from getting to experience all that you desire. Is it you? Is it an idea of something you have to be? Is it society's definition of what it means to be a woman? Lilith asks the questions that sometimes never fully reach the light of consciousness. Lilith is unclaimed. She is the ruler of her body and soul, and she reminds us that we are too. And not only that, we have a sacred obligation to be the body's fierce protector. If I were entirely equal to everyone else, to every man and every angel, like Samael, what would I choose for my life? If I see myself as worthy, as the first woman ever created by the divine, what more would I ask for? Am I living the life I desire? Am I actually fulfilled sexually in my current relationship? Are there aspects of my sexuality I haven't been able to face and voice? Lilith refused to settle. She answered all these questions within her and took action on the truth she uncovered. Lilith demanded that she meet with what she really desired, and she's here to demand that we do the same. Her message is, I am the voice of my body and soul. I choose the life that I desire to live. Both of these cards are insisting that you go inside. Embrace who you truly are, what you truly desire without the judgment of others. And that's why you have to release this mask of who you're trying to fulfill. Because it's not you. Now, for the last card, I will be selecting on what it is that you need to celebrate. Because this is a season of festivities. And while things have been hard for many, there have been losses and there have been difficulties. There are many, many opportunities to be had. Things to embrace, things to release, and definitely things to cherish. So, what needs to be celebrated and cherished? What does the watcher need to embrace, cherish, and celebrate? What does the watcher need to cherish and celebrate? What does the watcher need? Compassion. Compassion is one of the strongest and most complex of human emotions. Through compassion, we not only feel and understand the feelings and hurts of others, but we may choose to accept those feelings and help relieve the pain. This card is a reminder to breathe and have sympathy for yourself and your intuition and your situation. Do not be too hard on the way you think, you feel, or on your outward goals. All things take time, and sometimes we need space to heal before we can reach our goals. Empathy moves us to listen to others, to see if we can offer kindness to those in need. We may not agree with every view or idea people express, but we can show compassion while holding our own views sacred. So the two meditative questions that are asked: how can I show myself more compassion and understanding? Who needs my compassion today? Cherish and celebrate your compassion, your ability to place yourself in the position to understand others. But not only that, celebrate yourself. Celebrate who you are. Celebrate that you too have feelings, that you too are human, that despite how hard you work for others, putting on a mask, that you have the ability to go inside and embrace who you truly are and what it is that you truly want. Have compassion for yourself. I sincerely hope that this message helps you. I'll see you guys next week.